Hello everyone, a very good evening to all of you and welcome to BYJU'S Exam Prep, the most comprehensive preparation app for all exams. So as you can see the thumbnail and it says that the SLAT admit card is out now. I hope you all are aware. So I'll tell you in this class how to download the SLAT admit card. So if I'm audible, just write in the comments, yes sir, you're audible, so that we can move on. I hope you are aware of SLAT. So as you can see the which talks about actually is the SLAT. So I hope you are aware that SLAT is the law entrance examination for Symbiosis University. Okay, now let's move on. So for the first thing I want to discuss is that the examination is going to happen on Sunday. That is the 3rd July Sunday, and the examination timing is from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. in the morning. The second thing is it will be computer based center test. It means you have to go to the center and you will have to attempt the question in front of a computer. So that is called as CBT test mode or computer based test. Okay, so just remember this. Now let me tell you how to download the SLAT admit card. So just go to the Google and just search it SLAT. ठीक है, गूगल पे जाना है, SLAT SLAT सर्च करना है. Once you search SLAT, you will get the first link of settest.org. So this is the official website. You can see HTTPS means it is a secured website. Just search SLAT and you will get this official website. Click on this website. You can see official site written here and you will reach this website. Okay. This is Symbiosis International Deemed University website, and in the top right, are you seeing it here? Here it is written, यहाँ पर लिखा हुआ है that click on a download admit card option. Okay, so just you have to click on it and then you will reach this page. Okay, so once you click on this download admit card, you will reach on this page and they will be asking you about the ID. Okay, so if you are attempting law entrance examination, you will have to show the SLAT ID. If you are attempting other BBA or any exams, then you have to show SET and SET triple E. SET triple E is for engineering and all. So I think you are concerned with SLAT. So when you were filling the form, you must have been given some ID, right? So you have to fill that ID. And when you were doing the registration at the time of admission, at the time of filling the form, you must have given some password. They must have asked you some password. So fill the same password here. And I hope, yes, Mr. Vampire, that is what I'm telling you. I hope that you must remember, you must have noted that password somewhere. If by chance you have forgotten, because there are chances that people sometimes forget, sir, I forgot the password, I am unable to recover. So just click here. It's written forgot password. इस पर click कीजिए forgot password पर. And you will reach on this page, and in this page they will be asking you your names, your official name, which you have filled in the form, and your email ID which you have filled in the form, and your date of birth. So once you click on this, then after you will get a chance to give your own, you can say ID, you will get the ID and password and all. Okay, so I think it's very crystal clear. Yes, Mr. Vampire, hopefully you can now download it very easily. Now let's talk about again. I'll be telling you, just search SLAT, go to here link, click on it, then this website will be opened. On the top right here it is written download admit card. So once you click on it, you will reach here. You have to enter the ID of SLAT and password. If you have forgot the ID and password, click on here login password, then you will reach here. You have to enter your applicant, your name, and your email ID and the date of birth, right? And then submit it, and then you can get the chance for to have a new password and all. Okay, yes, I think it's very easy. Now the next is this will be something like this. Hopefully you understand. So once you open the admit card will be something like this. Okay, so your name will be there, your admission category, SLAT ID. So this is your SLAT ID will be there. Then your address center, of course, this is the center where you are supposed to reach. Okay, so you should see it carefully, Google search it where exactly the center is, seat number, date of birth will be there. Okay, the most important thing that I want to highlight is you have to print this in color. It is explicitly written that the admit card should be printed in color, not in black and white. See, they have written it crystal clear. Okay, you can see it here. you have to bring a color copy of admit card, and B and W means black and white नहीं चलेगा, ठीक है? Black and white will not be accepted. So please be cautious here, because generally in any exam they accept black and white also. जनरली ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट एक्सेप्ट कर लिया जाता है, बट यहाँ साफ लिखा हुआ है कि कलर्ड ही चलेगा, ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट एडमिट कार्ड नहीं प्रिंट करना है. ओके, एंड इट शुड बी प्रिंटेड ऑन A4 साइज पेपर. जो नॉर्मल पेपर आता है दैट्स A4 साइज, राइट? आई होप यू आर अवेयर ऑफ दिस. A4 साइज कलर्ड प्रिंटर, कलर्ड प्रिंट शुड बी देयर. दिस इज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट, बिकॉज जल्दी जल्दी हम लोग ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट में करा के निकल जाते हैं. ओके, यस. Second thing is they have written that yes, you should reach the test center by 7:30 hours in the mornings. ठीक है ना? सुबह ही में 7:30 में, देखो 9 AM you are supposed to start the exam. So by 7:30 AM you should reach the test center. 1.5 घंटा पहले test center पहुंच जाना है, test center. Okay, please ensure it that you should reach 1.5 hours before, because by 8:30 you will get the seats. ठीक है? So at least by 7:30 you should read it. जामिया का एडमिट कार्ड आएगा, वी विल कम अप विद दिस. विजय पागर, यू शुड ट्राई रिफ्रेश इट, और यू कैन ट्राई टुमारो. हो सकता है कभी पूरा वेबसाइट नहीं खुल रहा हो, देयर माइट बी सम प्रॉब्लम. यस, सो दे हैव रिटन इट. सेकंड थिंग इज व्हेनेवर यू आर गोइंग टू द एग्जामिनेशन, फर्स्ट इज कलर्ड एडमिट कार्ड. कलर्ड एडमिट कार्ड शुड बी देयर, मींस इट शुड नॉट बी ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट. सेकंड, यू शुड कीप अ वैलिड आईडी, जो एक्सपायर्ड आईडी नहीं हो. वैलिड आईडी मींस लाइक ड्राइविंग लाइसेंस, पासपोर्ट, पैन कार्ड, वोटर आईडी, कॉलेज आईडी, आधार कार्ड, which shows your photo. It should be original, ठीक है, not a photocopy. वैसे ओरिजिनल आईडी जिसमें आपकी फोटो हो, गवर्नमेंट की कोई भी ऑथराइज्ड आईडी लेके भी जाना है साथ में. So two things, first is colored admit card, second thing is original ID you have to keep with yourself. And these things I hope you are aware. You are not allowed to take watch, calculator, smart devices, digital devices and all. And that is common sense. I think every one of you are aware of this. Okay, second thing is, yes, one more thing I want to highlight is, if you see it carefully, I think perhaps you might be searching on phone, Shreya, or some people are writing कि sir नहीं खुल रहा है, open नहीं हो रहा है. The reason is, देखो, it is written on the top, use only laptop or desktop computer to download the admit card. Do not use smartphones or tablets. तो बहुत सारे लोग फोन में चेक कर रहे होंगे, इसलिए नहीं ओपन हो रहा होगा. सो दे हैव एक्सप्लिसिटली रिटन दैट यू हैव टू डाउनलोड इट इन द डेस्कटॉप और लैपटॉप कंप्यूटर. इन कंप्यूटर से डाउनलोड करना होगा, फोन से नहीं करना होगा. इफ यू डू नॉट हैव, यू कैन गो टू द नियर बाई कैफे. ठीक है, कोई भी साइबर कैफे में चले जाना और उनसे डाउनलोड करके प्रिंट आउट निकलवा लेना. एंश्योर इट दैट इट शुड बी कलर्ड. ठीक है, देखो मैं बताता हूँ, ऐसे भी आपको प्रिंट आउट निकालना है ना. देखो, व्हेन यू गो टू द, जनरली ये फोटोकॉपी शॉप में ये वाली मशीन रखी रहती है, एंड दे जनरली प्रिंट ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट. ये वाली मशीन जो है जनरली ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट प्रिंट करती है. सो आई एम नॉट रिकमेंडिंग यू टू गो टू फोटोकॉपी शॉप, गो टू द साइबर कैफे. ये जनरली साइबर कैफे के पास होता है. ये दिस इज कलर्ड लेजर प्रिंटर. ठीक है, लेजर प्रिंटर कलर्ड होता है. ओके, दिस बिकॉज यू हैव टू प्रिंट अ कलर्ड एडमिट कार्ड. सो आई वुड सजेस्ट go to the cyber cafe, the nearest cyber cafe, and I am sure 100% sure that they must have this laser printer, and tell them to print out or get the print out of it in a colored. Please ensure it should be colored, right? Okay, the generally photocopy machine is generally produces black and white, so that is why I am telling you. Okay, so some people might have opened in the phone, yes, बट अगर नहीं ओपन रहा होता है कंप्यूटर से जाके साइबर कैफे से. प्लीज इंश्योर, देखो सबसे पहले मैं बार बार बोल रहा हूं, कलर्ड प्रिंट आउट होना चाहिए. दे विल नॉट बी एक्सेप्टिंग ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट. आई एम अगेन टेलिंग यू. ठीक है, दे हैव रिटन द डिटेल इंस्ट्रक्शन दैट इट शुड बी इन CBT, दैट इज कंप्यूटर बेस्ड टेस्ट, which is going to the SLAT, law entrance examination is in 3rd July from 9 AM to 10 AM, and they have told you to reach by 7:30 AM. ठीक है, and you should keep colored admit card as well as this original ID, any of the original ID. Let me show you. I mean, yes, this is the colored, this is the original ID. Yes, any of the original ID. Let's say if you have passport, driving license, PAN card, Aadhaar card, college ID, whatever you have, the original one you should keep with yourself. Okay, yes. Now, they have one more thing written, that if you are attempting for different Symbiosis exam, let's say some might be trying for BB also, SET exam, then some might be trying for SLAT exam, the law entrance examination. If you're attempting multiple exams, then you should have multiple admit cards. Yes, that's common sense. So if you're attempting law entrance, you should have a separate admit card for that. Yes. Okay, so that is what I want to tell you. So we have discussed these things. Okay. One more thing I want to say is, once you get the admit card, please check it that whether your photo is crystal clear or not, whether your candidate signature is clear or not, whether your name is right or wrong, admission category or something like this. If there is any problem, then you can say call on their number. It should be given on their official website. Okay, call on their website, call on their number that yes, I have this issue and all. Okay, yes. So that is what I want to suggest. Yes, you should see the name, admission category, SLAT, test date and session timing. It should be. And yes, the center address is very important. Please ensure it that you should reach the correct center, because let's say, for example, in one city there can be more than one DAV college, there can be more than one Kendriya Vidyalayas. So ensure that you are going to the exact center which is mentioned in the address. Do not get confused. Sometimes the student get confused because there are multiple DAVs, there is some other DAV college, there is some other Kendriya Vidyalaya. So please do not do that. That will be very painful at the time. Okay. Yes, I've discussed it. The admit card should be in color printouts only. Okay. Yes. Yes, one of the ID proofs I've told you should have. Okay. Now let's. What are the things that you are supposed to carry? Yes, you can carry a transparent water bottle, hand sanitizer. I would suggest please take the mask with you, because nowadays the strictness is being done. So please ensure that you should take your mask with yourself. No need to take mobile phone, calculator, etc. Mobile ले ही जाने की जरूरत नहीं है, घर पे रख के जाना, ठीक है? Okay, so just have an idea about it. Now, reach exam center 1 hour के 1.5 hour उसमें लिखा हुआ है. So you should reach the exam center by 7:30 AM in the morning. If 9 AM is the exam time, you should reach 1.5 hour before. That is what I want to do. No, it will not be difficult. Why it will be difficult? Nothing is difficult. Yes. Now, this is the examination structure, right? So 12 questions from legal reasoning and 12 marks will be given. Analytical reasoning, 12 questions, 12 marks will be given. Reading comprehension, 12 questions, 12 marks will be given. General knowledge, 12 questions, 12 marks will be given. So it will be a 60 questions, 60 marks and 60-minute game, right? Okay, so it's 1 hour, 60 questions and 60 minutes. You will be given +1 for right. There is no negative marking. So when there is no negative marking, you should attempt all the questions. But yes, I'm just giving you one thing I want to say. Once you sit in the examination, the instruction will come on your screen. So please read the instruction carefully. Okay. Although there is no negative marking, but still I am telling you, whenever the instruction come on your screen when you are sitting in the examination, it is 1 hour, 60 questions and 60 marks. But whenever you get the instruction, read it carefully, whether perhaps they might have changed the pattern or something like this, but so ensure it to read the instruction carefully. Okay. Okay. Then yes, of course, this is the weighted marks that they will be carrying. So for the written examination that you are going to give, 50% weightage. Then a personal interview they will be taking 30% weightage to that, and then written ability test 20% weightage. So total 100% weightage will be given like this. Okay. So SLAT score will be converted to 50 scale, 30 and 20. So it will be 100 marks exam. Okay. Okay. Official update of written ability test will be assessed independently by each SCU. So written ability test update will be done by separate Symbiosis Law Universities and all. Okay. Okay. So scores you will be given once you will get the final result and all. I hope you all are aware of this. These topics. Yes, first you attempt this examination. Yes, Shavari. Then whenever new announcement will come that this is the time of personal interview, written ability and all, we will be coming up with such content. Okay. Yes. Yes. So these are some of the VAT topics you can see: use of information communication technology in Indian judicial system, laws, many unfold shades of dignity for women in India. Women continue to be within the shackles of patriarchy, discrimination and violence. These are some of the topics. Okay. Like, of course, you are going in law system. So there's a concept of e-courts, right? So like SUPACE was recently inaugurated by Supreme Court Chief Justice last year. So these types of artificial intelligence based software, website, portal are being you can say issued and all. That you should be knowing about it. These things. And women continue to be within the shackles of patriarchy, discrimination and violence. These are the topics. Yes, order of attempting and all. I hope you are aware these are not very tough things. Okay, so attempt the question sections first in the exam in which you are good. Of course, the which is inside the examination, motivation is very important. So start with the easiest portion. That will be very good for you. Okay, Neha. Okay, Neha Joshi. Okay, yes. If you start exam with the section which you are less strong, then you can feel discouraged in the initial. Yes, of course. So I tell you, the initial 15 or 20 minutes of your examination is very important because that will help you motivate. So if you are attempting the easier question first, I mean the easiest section of yours, then I think it will be very easy for you. Okay. So start with your strongest, you can say weapon or whatever you can say. Yes. And yes, there are some suggestions we give this that RC should not be solved at last because yes, they are you have to read it, you have to give huge energy. So you should solve this in mid. Okay, that is what we want to give. And yes, GK should be solved. If there is a GK, then solve it at the first because generally you have in a very less amount of time you can solve a lot of questions because they are asked questions. If you know it, you will answer it. If you do not know it, there is no meaning of thinking, right? So that is why GK requires very less time. Yes, Asta Sao, we have discussed it. Watch the entire video. We have discussed how to download the admit card. Yes. And yes, the last 7 strategies, something like this, attempt full length mock test. Same time, you should try to attempt in 1 hour, or you can say, let's say the examination is 9 to 10, right? So attempt in the morning 9 to 10 at the same time. And you should attempt it in that stipulated 1 hour time, right? That is what I want to tell you. Before mock, allocate section time for each section and all. And yes, this is how you can practice that. Yes, first I'll be attempting GK, then other subjects, then in the middle I'll be attempting RCs and all. Okay, that is what I want to tell you. Okay. Try your different approaches and mock tests because practice is very important. And in the last 1 or 2 days are left, avoid mocks. Keep on revising the things in last 1 or 2 days because last 1 or 2 days is important for a revision point of view. It's very, very important. बटन नहीं आ रहा होम पेज पे आस्था प्लीज ओपन इट ओके आई गॉट योर पॉइंट देखो आई थिंक मेनी पीपल वेर कंप्लेनिंग दिस व्हाट आई वुड सजेस्ट इज ये बता रहे हो ना व्हेन यू गो टू द SLAT you reach here and on the top right here is download admit card. See this might not be coming for 2 reasons. One is you are opening on phone, तो फोन पे नहीं ओपन करना, they have written it, you have to open it on laptop or desktop. Second thing is if you are running let's say Google Chrome, Opera web browser, ठीक है, generally Google Chrome people use, so update it. कई बार अपडेट नहीं किया हुआ रहता है so नहीं ओपन होता है. और if you are not opening in Google Chrome then open in some other web browser, ठीक है, कोई और वेब ब्राउजर पे ओपन करके देखो, जैसे Microsoft Edge या Opera किसी और से ट्राई करो, then it will open, ठीक है. So sometimes this problem do happen. Open in a laptop or computer or open in some other web browser. Sometimes this happens that some website do not support some web browser and all. ठीक है, ये मैं बताना चाह रहा हूँ. जहाँ भी एडमिट कार्ड आएगा we will inform you about it. Okay. I think we have discussed in detail about each and everything. So any other question? So this is all about today's class. Okay. We have discussed these things, so I'm not going in detail. Okay, these things we have discussed. So all the best for the SLAT examination. Udeshi.com, please go to the, I have told you, please go to the nearest cyber cafe. Okay? They will have the printer because I have told you that you have to get a colored printout. So you have to finally go in that cyber cafe. Yes, because you need colored printout, which generally do not happen in photocopy shop. So go to the cyber cafe and tell them, they will open it. They have everything advanced, website is fast. They have the advanced updated Google Chrome software and all. So go tomorrow. Do not take tension. Go tomorrow and get this printout. Yes, Astha. Okay. Yes, this happens in many examinations that if the website is not opening, try with some other browser. Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.